Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
Out here, there's no one way of doing things. No unwritten rules, and no shortage of adventure. Because out here, the only requirement is having fun. Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. For a limited time, sign them up for a free one-year membership, giving them access to discounted tee times at thousands of courses. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/golf with us. What would you like the power to do? Bank of America. Restrictions apply. See BofA.com/golf with us for complete details. Copyright 2025 Bank of America Corporation.
This is Optimal Health Daily, Strengthening Your Future Self by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. And I'm Dr. Neil. Hey there, welcome to another Sunday bonus episode. This is where I share an episode from another podcast in our network. And this one today is coming from my brother's podcast, Optimal Living Daily. You can find that podcast wherever you're hearing this. So with that, here's my brother Justin as we optimize your life.
Strengthening Your Future Self by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com. I often think about how to create a better life for my future self. What can I do now that'll make his life better? Everything I do today affects my future self in some way. I can make decisions that will cause him stress, or I can make decisions and take action that'll make his life better. For the first 4 months of this year, I worked very hard, and I expected to do this going into the year because I wanted the results. Working extra hard for those first 4 months laid the foundation for a strong year, including the creation of a new character sculpting course, the annual opening of Conscious Growth Club, 2 six-figure launches, daily blogging, and many smaller projects. Work-wise, it's been an incredible year so far. In a way, this was my past self's gift to my present self. I accepted back in December that if I put in a lot of work during the first 4 months of 2020, it'd be a challenge. But I also saw that it'd be a nice gift to my future self. I figured that sometime in May, I'd be able to work at a more modest pace if I wanted to, and I'd have some really nice results to appreciate from those first 4 months of 2020. I'd also have more space for interesting personal projects and travel afterwards. It's the opposite of procrastination. Work harder than usual to achieve some goals that your future self will surely appreciate. Caring about your future self is good motivation for putting in some extra hours. Feeling that connection across time really helps. When you procrastinate, you do the opposite. You slack off and thereby sentence your future self to play catch up, which could include extra stress. You're basically being a jerk to your future self. This is hard to do when you tune into the energy of your future self and consider the impact. It's easier to be cruel to your future self when you sever the connection. Consider that you have a relationship with your future selves and your past selves. Consider how your decisions and actions affect those relationships. What will it do to you as a person if you strengthen those relationships by making good decisions and taking aligned actions? What effect will it have if you ignore those relationships or pretend they don't exist? When I reflect back on all the effort and experimentation that my past self invested in personal growth, I feel grateful. His decisions gifted me with some fabulous knowledge and skills that I very much appreciate. I feel blessed and lucky to live the life I get to live, but I also know how many times that could have been derailed if I'd made different past decisions. I feel delighted that my past self worked extra hard this year to put me in a better position today. I appreciate him for doing that. His choice was beneficial for our relationship. He made some modest sacrifices to send me this gift, and I sent him lots of appreciation back in time. And I know that he knew that I'd appreciate this gift. What if the energy you transmit through time actually gets picked up by your other selves somehow? What kind of energy do you send to your past selves? What kind of energy do you imagine your future selves might be sending back to you today? What could you do differently today to make these transmissions feel more aligned and empowering? Are these energy transmission across time really happening? Who knows? But I find that this is an empowering model to lean into. Considering how my decisions and actions could impact these transmissions, whether imaginary or real, helps me make better decisions today. Lately, I've been amping up my exercise routine too, and I feel that it's creating a better relationship with my other selves across time. I love the energy boost, and feeling more flexible in my body is nice too. Now I'm thinking about pushing myself even more next week to gift my future self with even more energy and flexibility. I know that he'll appreciate it, and I sense that he already does appreciate it, like I can perceive his gratitude flowing back through time. What kind of gift do you think your future self would most appreciate? I think it's limiting to think about making my future self's life easier. I don't necessarily wish for him to have an easier life. When my past self tried to give me an easier life, I didn't appreciate it as much as he thought I would. Some ease is nice, but I wouldn't want to stay there. What I do appreciate is when my past self makes me stronger. I like when he trains up and gains new knowledge and skills. I like when he creates interesting memories. What I want from my past self isn't an easier life. I don't need that because I like challenges. Instead, I want my past self to put me in a position of being able to access more, better, and different types of challenges. I want him to help me gain access to new growth experiences that currently seem out of reach. How's your relationship with your past self, your future self? Do you send appreciation to your past self? Or do you send your past self scorn, regret, or disappointment instead? Are you kind and loving towards your past self? How's your relationship with your future self? Do you care enough to make your future self stronger? Do you tune into the flow of appreciation from your future self? Do you commit that when you do something nice for your future self, you will remember to pause and send some genuine appreciation back through time? How could you improve these relationships? What would it do for you to feel an empowering sense of connection to your other selves across time? You just listened to the post titled Strengthening Your Future Self by Steve Pavlina of stevepavlina.com.
Oikos presents 15 Seconds of Strength.
Here we go. Steve's got a trunk full of groceries and no one to help him.
Oh, that's tough, Jim. Looks like a 5-trip load at least.
He grabs the first bag, the second. Bob, it looks like he's trying to do it all one trip. He shimmies the door open, steps over the dog. Oh, and he stumbles.
Oh, right into the kitchen without missing a beat. Jim, now that's a man who eats his protein-packed Oikos.
With 15 grams of complete protein in each cup, Oikos 000 can help build strength for every day. Oikos, stronger makes everything better.
Looking for a snack that's both delicious and packs a protein punch? Then get ready for Wonderful Pistachios. You've got to hear this. Wonderful Pistachios is one of the highest protein nuts. Each 1-ounce serving has 6 grams of protein, giving you over 10% of your daily value. That means Wonderful Pistachios is a good source of protein with zero guilt. Plus, pistachios are known for their protein power, fiber, and better-for-you unsaturated fats, for a combination that may help keep you feeling fuller longer. And on top of all of that, Wonderful Pistachios is a complete protein, providing all 9 essential amino acids. Whether you love the satisfying crack of the in-shell varieties or the pure convenience of no shells, maybe their new unsalted no shells that holds the salt but not the flavor, there's a pick for you. They're perfect for that protein pick-me-up or just a tasty treat. So get snacking and get cracking with the snack that packs a protein punch. Visit wonderfulpistachios.com to learn more.
And thank you to Steve. I really like that idea about procrastination, that it's kind of being a jerk to your future self, because someone's going to have to deal with that procrastination in the future. I've never thought about it that way, and hopefully that's motivating or inspirational for you to get some stuff done this weekend. So something to think about. Have a great day and a great weekend if you're listening in real time, and I'll see you tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.